What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to CUFO YouTube channel. It's a double upload today, and this is the preview of the Harrogate Town game. It is the Bristol City Motors Trophy group stage. What a mouthful that is. It's just whoever wants to pay the most money to sponsor it group trophy, really, isn't it? But it is Brunton Park. It's Tuesday the 14th of November. It's a 7 o'clock kickoff, and there is the match day 18 predictions at around 3 minutes and 30 seconds if you're here for League One. I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see it, and it was a 50-50 split. So I thought I'd make the video for the 50% that wanted to see it. But Harrogate Town then, this is the second time we've done this because obviously we played them in the EFL Cup as well. But they were founded in 1919. Their manager is Simon Weaver, and their stadium is the EnviroVent Stadium that holds exactly 5,000. Stadium to stadium as a round trip is 218 miles, which is just under a 4-hour journey. And they currently sit 14th with 22 points in League 2. So looking at their group stage games then, they were beaten 5-3 by Accrington Stanley, and they then went and beat Nottingham Forest under 21s 2-1. The other game in the group is Accrington against Nottingham Forest. Now, Carlisle sit bottom with 2 defeats, but if Accrington beat Forest and Carlisle can beat Harrogate, we would need to score about 5 goals and we'll go through. So if Carlisle can get a 5-0 win and Accrington beat Forest, then we'll qualify for the next round of the Bristol City Johnson Paint Papa John's Trophy, whatever it's got. Honestly, the name is ridiculous, isn't it? It's just a sponsorship cup, and and it changes to. How can you change a trophy name halfway through the standings of it? Imagine it's like the quarterfinals of the FA Cup and they just change the name of it. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Well, there's the head-to-head between Carlisle and Harrogate anyway. Of course, we've never beaten Harrogate in a competitive game, which is fantastic. A lot of 1-0 defeats in there. Of course, the last one being the EFL Cup, where it was down at Weatherly Road or the Environment Stadium. We got beat 1-0. Remember Ryan Edmondson missed a penalty. Our player to watch, I went with Corey Whelan. I very much imagine Corey Whelan will be our captain for the game against Harrogate. And their player to watch is Rod McDonald, who partnered Corey Whelan, of course, in that 21 season where Carlisle fought against relegation. There's my starting lineup. Then I went with Jock Anderson, Ben Barkley, Corey Whelan as captain, Jack Ellis, Jack Robinson, Alvin McCalmon, Dylan McGeoch, Dan Butterworth, Ryan Edmondson, Luke Planch and Terry Blade, with Gabe Breeze, Joe Garner, Sean Maguire, John Mellish, Jack Armour and Owen Moxon on the bench. I wouldn't risk any sort of I wouldn't risk any injuries in this game if possible. I think our injuries at the minute are absolutely going to kill us in the long run. I thought Dylan McGeoch was fantastic at the weekend against Bristol Rovers, and just maybe an asterisk on Alfie McCalmon. I don't know how his suspension works. I think it's just the league, but if he's suspended in this cup as well, obviously Alfie McCalmon won't play in that role. But I think it's a game that Carlisle would be looking to win. I don't think we're going to score the 5 to get the qualification for the next round, but who knows. Anyway, here is the Sky Bet League 1 Matchday 18 predictions for like the 2 games that are actually being played because of the international break. Who would have thought international break affects so many like lower league sides? But the following games have all been postponed. Barnsley, Carlisle postponed. The Rovers, Fleetwood games off. Burton, Cheltenham, Cambridge, Bolton, Exeter, Peterborough, Oxford, Portsmouth, Portsvale against Orient and Reading against Derby are all postponed. And then the 2 games being played, I've got Stevenage 0, Lincoln 1 and Blackpool 2, Shrewsbury 0. There's only 10 games for Matchday 18 that I could find, so they're the 10 games that I've got there. But as I say, most of them are postponed anyway because of international call-ups for the international break. This seems like the 15th international break this season. I hate the international break, especially when it now affects Carlisle as well. But they are my matchday predictions. Are your team playing at the weekend? Let me know in the comments down below your predictions. What are your predictions for the Harrogate game? I honestly couldn't tell you with Carlisle. I'll go with a 1-0 Carlisle win. Why not? But if you're new here, why not follow my socials at CUFO YouTube? That's Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Why not subscribe as well if you're new here for some weekly Sky Bet League 1 action, mainly looking at Carlisle United reviews, previews and so much more. But thank you so much for watching. I've been CUFO and I'll see you in the next one.
I lost my